there is a lot happening when it comes to the right of centre parties in Canberra. Let's go to the Shadow Attorney-General Andrew Wallace, who joins us from the War Memorial in Canberra. Good to speak to you, Andrew. I wonder if you could start off by just telling us why you're there at the War Memorial.
Well, Chris, at the start of every parliamentary year, parliamentarians from across the divide come to the War Memorial for the last post ceremony. It's something that we do to remember the 103,000 men and women who've paid the ultimate sacrifice to defend our nation. So it's a tradition, and it's a very, very good one.
Yeah, it's a very good tradition, a great way to start the parliamentary year. Very messy start to the parliamentary year for the Coalition. You are now formally split, but the leadership challenge against the Nationals leader David Littleproud fizzled out today, and we know that in the next few hours your leader Susan Lee is going to be meeting with David Littleproud. There must be a strong hope that tonight the Coalition might even be put back together.
Well, let's hope so, Chris, because together we're better, we're stronger, we're able to hold this hopeless government to account much better than if we boxed on as two separate parties.
Does that mean, Andrew Wallace, sorry to jump in, we don't have a lot of time though, does that mean that Susan Lee has the backing of Shadow Cabinet and perhaps her own party room to offer all those front bench positions back to the Nationals?
Well, we'll soon find out, but ultimately this will be a matter of negotiation between David and Susan. Look, time will tell. I'm not about to foreshadow what might be given, what might be taken. I don't know. I'm not in that room. And the most important thing is that we get back together because we need to hold this government to account.
Look, I had a bit of a cheap shot at the top of the program, joking that it was a bit like Melrose Place. I'm not proud of my cheap shot, but here's the Prime Minister taking a cheap shot as well.
Married at First Sight begins tonight. and it's a bit like that with the relationships on the other side. You know they're going to end badly. You know there's going to be cheating involved, and they're going to be not truthful to each other. And, you know, that's what we're seeing played out in real time.
Yeah, he couldn't resist it. No doubt those words will come back to bite him when there are future problems on the Labor side. But when it comes to the Liberal leadership, Andrew, is Susan Lee safe? It seems to me like just a matter of time before there's a challenge from Angus Taylor.
Well, Chris, I think that Susan has the support of the party room. And look, the Prime Minister can make light of this, but the reality is tomorrow, if the Reserve Bank lifts interest rates again, already Australians, the average Australian is paying $21,000 more on their mortgage than what they were under a coalition government. This government continues to mismanage the economy, and Australians are paying the price. I think Australians are very, very angry at the way the Prime Minister has not only managed the economy, but how he has run the country from a national security perspective. And they want to see that government being held to account by a united opposition.
They sure
hopefully
do.
Tonight, and in the days that follow, we can get this thing back together.
We will see. Thanks so much for joining us, Andrew. Appreciate it. Andrew Wallace there, who's the Shadow Attorney-General. The Coalition could be put back together tonight, so they have a united coalition again when Parliament resumes tomorrow. We will see.
Authorised by Andrew Wallace, LNP, Boccarina, Queensland.